Gentlemen, let's dive into a truth that might shock you, frustrate you, or even challenge everything you thought you knew about attraction. Women are undeniably drawn to power and status, even if they don't admit it outright. Ever heard a woman say, "I just want a nice guy," only to watch her gravitate toward a man with influence, prestige, or wealth? It feels like a puzzle you just can't solve, right? But here's the thing. This isn't about pointing fingers or passing judgment. It's about uncovering the hidden forces of evolutionary psychology that drive these choices, often beneath the surface of conscious awareness. And here's the twist. Even the most independent women, those who pride themselves on being different, aren't immune to this dynamic. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could change the way you approach relationships forever. By the end of this, you'll not only understand why power and status hold such sway, but also discover how to use this insight to your advantage. Let's break it down. Number 1, the evolutionary psychology of attraction. Let's start with an uncomfortable but undeniable fact. Women have been biologically wired for thousands of years to seek out men who can provide and protect. In the harsh conditions of early human history, survival depended on a man's ability to secure resources and fend off threats. This wasn't about gold digging, it was about survival. Now fast forward to today. Society has evolved, but our brains haven't changed as quickly. Women may not need a man to put food on the table anymore, but the instinct to seek power and status as a marker of security and success still lingers. Many men misunderstand this instinct, taking it as superficial or unfair. You might think, why doesn't she see me for who I really am? But here's the truth. Women are subconsciously evaluating your ability to thrive in a competitive world. Consider celebrities or high-powered executives. These men often attract women effortlessly, regardless of their looks or age. Is it just their money? No, it's what that success represents: ambition, influence, and the ability to lead. Instead of resenting this reality, use it to your advantage. Focus on cultivating qualities that signify power and status, not necessarily by becoming a millionaire, but by mastering your field, staying fit, and exuding confidence. Remember, power isn't just wealth, it's how you carry yourself. Have you ever wondered why women can be drawn to men who seem emotionally unavailable? It's connected to this same instinct. Keep listening to uncover why this happens and how you can flip the script. Number 2, why women deny their attraction to power. Here's the paradox. Many women will outright deny their attraction to power and status. They might say, "I just want a man who loves me for me." And while they may genuinely believe this, their actions often tell a different story. Psychological studies confirm that women are more likely to rate men as attractive when they are framed as high-status individuals. One fascinating experiment showed that the same man, when depicted as a wealthy entrepreneur, was rated as significantly more appealing than when portrayed as an average office worker. This denial can confuse men. You might find yourself trying to be the nice guy who listens and supports her emotionally, only to watch her gravitate towards someone with more assertiveness or influence. Remember the iconic story of Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio? Monroe was the epitome of beauty and success, yet her relationships often reflected the same dynamic: attraction to men with immense cultural or social influence. Don't focus on debating whether women should admit this attraction. Instead, recognize it as part of the game. If you aspire to be a high-value man, invest in your personal growth, your career, and your social circle. Women respect men who command respect from others. Still think this doesn't apply to you? In the next number, I'll reveal why even the most independent women aren't immune to this pull and how to spot it in your own life. Number 3, the power struggle in modern relationships. Modern women often pride themselves on independence. They earn their own money, make their own decisions, and don't need a man to define them. So why do these same women often end up choosing men who exude power and influence? Research suggests that women's preferences for powerful men intensify in certain contexts, like when they are ovulating. That's right, even biology plays its part in shaping these instincts. This can create tension in relationships. A man might feel like he has to prove his worth, constantly striving to meet unspoken expectations. This dynamic can lead to resentment if not properly understood. Take the case of a successful entrepreneur dating a woman who insists she doesn't care about his success. Over time, subtle comments or frustrations might reveal that his status was, in fact, part of the attraction. Instead of feeling like you're being tested, embrace the challenge. Show consistency in leadership and balance your ambition with emotional intelligence. Women are drawn to men who are both strong and empathetic, a rare combination that screams high value. Ready to learn how you can project power and status without being arrogant or overbearing? The next number has actionable steps you can take today. Number 4, how to cultivate power and status. Now that we've explored why women are drawn to power and status, let's talk about how you can embody these traits in your own life. And here's the good news. You don't need to be a billionaire or a CEO to exude power. Confidence alone can mimic the effects of status. Studies show that men who speak assertively and maintain strong body language are perceived as more powerful, even if they lack material wealth. Many men mistakenly equate power with arrogance or material possessions. In reality, true power comes from self-mastery. Think of figures like Anthony Bourdain or Steve Jobs. They weren't conventionally handsome, but they exuded an undeniable aura of confidence and purpose. Start small. First, master your craft. Whether it's your job, a hobby, or a skill, strive to be exceptional at something. Second, stay fit and healthy. Physical strength is a timeless marker of capability. Third, cultivate presence. Practice active listening, speak with authority, and maintain eye contact. Imagine walking into a room and commanding respect without saying a word. Gentlemen, the truth is clear. Women's attraction to power and status isn't a flaw. It's biology. Denying it won't help you. Understanding it will. By cultivating your own power, not only will you attract the kind of women you desire, but you'll also elevate every aspect of your life. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been your experience with this dynamic? Have you noticed it in your relationships or those around you? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. And don't forget, if you found this video valuable, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's time to level up, not just in your relationships, but in every area of life. See you in the next video.